It is time for another adventure. What's up? Welcome to my Spongebob the Search for Squarepants spoiler review. My first spoiler review for a SpongeBob movie since they started doing SpongeBob movies back in 2004 with that first SpongeBob movie. And yeah, my final spoiler review for a 2025 movie. The first one being Avatar Fire and Ash, and this one being the final one. But yeah, so if you don't want to be spoiled, then back away now. So my thoughts on SpongeBob the Search for Squarepants. I thought this movie was great. I honestly loved it. Such a great movie, so much emotion and nostalgia and story and humor and I laughed a lot watching this movie. I had a really fun time watching this movie, and for my rating for this movie, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I'd go as far as to say this is the greatest SpongeBob movie, my favorite SpongeBob movie that they've done out of all four of the main ones, plus the two spin-off ones, which are Saving Bikini Bottom and the Plankton movie. I'd say this is the best one, the greatest one, yeah. So, and what I liked about it, so as to what I liked about it, so I liked, especially, I mean, we didn't get Patchy in this, but that's fine. We wouldn't have even had time for we wouldn't have not that we wouldn't have had time for Patchy. We just he didn't fit the story, so they didn't include him, and I can see why they didn't include Patchy in this. But something that I really enjoyed, how the movie opened with the Flying Dutchman's backstory. That was pretty cool. I really enjoyed seeing that. That was pretty cool. And Mark Hamill, he did great as the Flying Dutchman. After I finished this movie, I was like, I can't believe this is already over. It was such a great movie. I loved it so much that I was wanting more. So hopefully they do a fifth SpongeBob movie. Of course it won't be a sequel, it'll be its own thing. It'll be its own story. But I still want another SpongeBob movie. Maybe in 2029 to celebrate the 30th anniversary of SpongeBob. Maybe they'll do a SpongeBob SquarePants movie Rehydrated, based on the game, the Rehydrated game. That would be pretty cool. That would they could use the game for plot, kind of they're doing with Super Mario Galaxy, and they did with the first Super Mario Brothers, with the Super Mario Bros. Movie. The first Super Mario movie, yeah. But I really enjoyed this SpongeBob movie, and with Mr. Krabs, learn how he learning about how he was trying to teach SpongeBob and give SpongeBob advice, but SpongeBob took the advice too far, and Mr. Krabs was like, no, I kind of lied. So there was that was a pretty cool plot with Mr. Krabs. And also the way the Flying Dutchman manipulated SpongeBob. I really enjoyed seeing that. That was pretty cool. The Flying Dutchman, how he manipulated SpongeBob, and how they were we need Patrick out of the way, so they had to get him out of the way. And that was pretty cool as well. And then the Flying Dutchman's friend guy, his servant, that was pretty cool. His turn on him to help the heroes, to help the crew. That was pretty cool. And also the thing with the high school, the Davy Crockett thing. I kind of laughed at that a little bit, but I also understood it. It was pretty cool to see. Yeah. But yeah, the fourth of the mainline SpongeBob movies, and there's supposed to be a third spin-off SpongeBob movie, and I think I have a prediction about what that would be. It would kind of be similar to the tone of Search for Squarepants with like how it would be like kind of like a pirate adventure movie. I think it could be about Mr. Krabs. I think that would be pretty cool if it's about Mr. Krabs. Yeah. Cause like the Saving Bikini Bottom, I loved that movie. Such a great movie with like Sandy and the boots and like and going to Texas, and then the Plankton movie with Karen being like the villain, and Plankton and SpongeBob having to work together again after Sponge Out of Water, which used to be my favorite SpongeBob movie before this, but here we are. Sponge Out of Water is now my second favorite SpongeBob movie. Yeah. Or maybe it's the Plankton movie. Yeah. Maybe Sponge Out of Water is my third. Yeah, it's actually it's my third. Now, Plankton movie I thought was also great, but like I think the third spin-off movie is going to be Mr. Krabs. I think that would be pretty cool if it's about Mr. Krabs. And we get to see more of like him like swashbuckling and stuff. That would be cool. And like I really liked how like this movie was also gave us a little bit of backstory to Mr. Krabs. And like they really fleshed out the Flying Dutchman, which I really enjoyed it. Like with Sponge on the Run, they fleshed out Poseidon a little bit, like explaining who he is, but not too much. They still made him the big villain, and he was a great character, but they didn't give him like a ton of backstory. Same for Neptune in the first SpongeBob movie. They explained who he was, but they didn't really give him like too much of a backstory. The last time they really did it was Burger Beard in Sponge Out of Water. Burger Beard was a great villain, but Flying Dutchman is now my favorite villain. And like the underworld was such a cool looking place. Like I was like, how have we never seen a place like this before in the SpongeBob stuff? Like in the SpongeBob movie, in the SpongeBob universe, like the underworld was, I loved it. Like visually, this was a great movie with the animations. Like the animation has gotten so good since that first movie back in 2004. Yeah. Almost been 22 years since the first SpongeBob movie. Crazy. Yeah. And but yeah, those are my thoughts on the SpongeBob: The Search for Squarepants. I loved it. I could see, I could definitely see there being the next spin-off movie being Mr. Krabs, and the fifth one being SpongeBob SquarePants Rehydrated. And if they do a sixth one, maybe it'll be 2034, and that would be the final movie to culminate all this. Like SpongeBob stuff, and to celebrate 25 years. And then they can stop with SpongeBob movies. And we can also get a fourth anthology movie eventually, like after this, if they want to, after they do one about Mr. Krabs. But yeah, really loved it. Like this is my second 2025 spoiler review, my final one of the year. I am really looking forward to the 2026 spoiler reviews. Like, there's gonna be a ton. I've already planned like all of them out for 2026. There's going to be 12 spoiler reviews that I have coming out for 2026. 12 movies that I'm going to be doing spoiler reviews on. Maybe more. Yeah. Maybe more. But yeah, I'm really excited for these spoiler reviews in 2026. So be looking out for all those. Right now, for sure 12, but it could always change. But yeah, right now I'll do my closing and say bye. Make sure to like, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. Until next time, guys. Bye.